Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For the second video, what I'm going to do is I'm doing both of these projects today. This is a really old mould, like you can see the difference in colours. This one's brand new. I got this off Temu, and I got this one from Amazon about 2 years ago, I think it was. If I can find the links, I'll put them in the description below. Okay. This one's going to be a Christmas present and a memorial piece for my sister. She lost her best friend a few months ago, and I know she's missing her dearly. So I'm going to do the bottom of this white with the Castin Craft white pigment paste, and also I'm going to put in this, which I got from Temu, Iridescent nail powder. Okay, colour is Iridescent Diamond, and I think you can actually see the colours there. I'll take it out of the bag. Can you see the colours there in all that? It's beautiful. It's like the Marabu alcohol ink. So I'm going to put this in some of the white anyway, and this one's getting all white. Then I'm going to laminate the picture. I'm going to laminate this and cut round it very closely, but keeping the seal on the laminate so no resin seeps in. Pop it on there, cover it with clear resin, and then put a few words, cut out a few words from my Cricut and put them on there for her. This is the base for this to sit in, so that'll be going white as well. Okay. This one I'm doing kind of like a Christmas theme, if you like. I'll show you that when I get to it anyway. So get that out the way for now. I have mixed up 220 mils of my Let's Resin 1:1 epoxy. This one. Okay, I've mixed that up. Let it sit for a few minutes. It is now, what time is it now? 10 to 11 at night. Okay. I tend to do stupid things like this. Start doing resin pieces at silly o'clock at night. Okay, so just going to mix up my Castin Craft. Get a bit of that in there. Like I've mentioned before, I always keep them upside down, just in a little pot, just so that it's ready to go next time. And I'll give that one a mix up. Mix it thoroughly. You don't want little bits of clear here and almost white there and white somewhere else. Just give it a good old mix up. I want to say thank you for all the lovely comments on my first video. I know people say it really means a lot and all that, but it actually does. It means an awful lot. So thank you all very, very much for that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. That's fine. It's not a problem. Add a comment if you don't like it. Add a comment on why, what's wrong with it, what I need to do to make it better. So that's all mixed up, I think, I hope. And we'll get some of this powder in. Well, it's not powder, it's like extremely fine glitter. So we'll get some of that in. I don't know how potent it's going to be or how much I'm going to have to use to be able to see it, but we'll give it a go anyway. Let's see. Start off with that. Oh, that is lovely. Oh, that's very nice. Give that a mix up. How about turn that around there a little bit? Can you see that at all? No, you can't, can you? Okay. Okay, well, I'll get pictures for you anyway in the daylight. So you'll be able to see it. Hopefully you'll be able to see the little sparkle bits in it, because it's lovely. I wonder if I put that light over this side, will that be any better for you? Is that any better? Sorry about this, guys. There you are. That might be better. Just to stop with the bubbles. Okay. That's good. I thought I might have mixed up too much, but that's good. Okay. Now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to put it on a leveling table and my heat mat. I bought one of those cheap leveling table, not leveling table, one of the cheap heat mats. I bought two of them actually. One of them was from Temu and one of them was from Amazon, and they've both warped, so I can't put pieces onto them anymore. What I can do though is I can put God, Paul, get your words. I put the the heat mat underneath the leveling table, and then I put my pieces on the leveling table, because that way then the heat still comes through the glass table. My word, sorry about that. Menopause brain, honestly, it's terrible. I'm just going to go around this here, the edges, with a dotting tool. You don't want to use anything sharp because it will scratch your mould, and once you scratch your mould, it's there forever and it'll come out in every piece that you do in that mould. So you just don't want to do that in the first place. Okay. Right. I will come back when this part is a little bit tacky. All I'm going to do today is I'm just going to make this mould. I'm just going to make this little tray. Okay. I'm going to pour some clear just round on the inside there, just on the little rim on the inside there. And I'm going to put some of these little scatter stones, they're called, scatter crystals, or table scatterings, that's what they're called anyway. So I'm going to put some of these around the edges into the clear resin, and then on top of the inside the mould here, I'm just going to put in some silver foil, okay. And then once the edge is all dried up, then we'll mix up some more resin and do the next step, okay. So for now, I have mixed up my Let's Resin epoxy resin, okay. While it's just degassing a little bit, just getting rid of bubbles in it, because I've mixed it too fast. It's not the resin, it's me. So, in fact, what I'll do is I'll just pour it round into... I don't know what way is better, actually, whether it's to pour the resin in first and then put the stones in, or put the stones in first. I don't know. Okay, give that a little bit more time to degas, and we'll put some stones in. Let's see. Now these are probably going to go, I'll get that out of the light there. These are probably going to go all over everywhere where I don't want them. So just in we go with the stones. Now you want to be careful with these, because when they go on your mould, like they are doing with mine, if you just scrape them off, they could actually scratch your mould. And then once you've got a scratch on your mould, it is there forever. There's nothing you can do about it. And that will come out in every piece then that you that you cast in that mould. Okay, so just be extra careful with all your moulds, not just with stones. Even when you're using a tool and just going around the edges to get bubbles out, just be careful of what you use. Just make sure it's not going to scratch your mould. Okay. Now I've got to turn this round a little bit because I've got something at the side of me there. I've got another little project on the go there. And I don't want to get these in it or knock it over or anything like that. Sorry about that, cats had the zoomies and I just wondered what the bang was downstairs. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, just be careful of your mould. Whatever you're putting in or when you're going around the edges just to get the bubbles off, just be careful what you use. Okay. Sorry, I'm out of breath up and down them stairs. Right, now that's that done. Now I'm going to try with my silicone tool, just to get these off the edges if I can. No, it's just going to be sticking to that as well, isn't it? Okay, I'll just pour some resin in and just, let's go. I don't mind it coming over the edge here. That's absolutely fine. Right. Let's just get this in here. Hope you can see that. And what I'm going to do with the rest of this is I'm actually going to put some foil in the resin. I'm just trying to make sure that you can see properly. See now, don't mind pushing it back into there now because it's got the resin to help it move and it's not scratching it on the mould. So, and I'm okay if they come out, that's fine, it's not a worry. So, all I'm doing is just pushing these stones in there. Just going to see if this is now ready for the picture to go on to. I'll just remove my food net, which is what I covered them with, just to make sure there's no, it doesn't get any hairs in or anything like that. And I've just put my thumb in it, as you've just seen. Clever. Okay. Thankfully it's still tacky and it will level itself out. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put my gloves on before I do that again. Okay. Right, what I've done is I have actually laminated the photograph that's going in there. Okay. The reason you do that is just so that the resin doesn't sort of make the picture disappear, if you like. I'm just trying to open this glove here, sorry. You can either paint the picture with some sort of glue, like Mod Podge, or I know people have even tried like Elmer's glue or PVA glue. Personally, I just prefer to do the laminating because it's much easier for me. When you do laminate, when you cut round it, always make sure you leave a couple of mils, just so the laminator stays tight, stays closed, so no resin's going to seep into the picture then. Okay, so let's just see if we can place this, hopefully in the middle-ish. Like that. There we go. Perfect. Okay, great stuff. Now what I want to do, oh, there's a hair on it there. What I'm going to do actually is I've just been looking at some rhinestones, and I've got some of these here. I'm not sure you can actually tell the colour of them there. They are AB Glassy Lilac from Amazon, and I paid £2.89 for 500 in a bag. There's 500 in there, believe it or not. I didn't believe it when they arrived, so I did actually count them, and there is 500 in there. Don't know if you can actually see the colours, but they're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So what I'm going to do with them is I'm just going to put them around the oval there, just so that you don't see the line. Okay, nearly finished, only got the last few bits here. And I just thought you'd like to see how I'm doing them. I've actually put just a thin layer of me B7000 glue all around the edge here, and I'm just popping these on, the last few, with my wax pencil. So much easier to pick up, and they don't drop off the pencil very often, unlike the tweezers that I started off with. I have put my arm in this bit a couple of times to try and rest, but yeah, it's levelled off, as you can see. I need to try and move that up slightly so we can push one more in. There we go. I will let that set now, let the glue dry, and then I'll leave that overnight now, and when we come back in the morning, I will put another coat round, or I'll put my words on first. I'll put some words on, and then I'll put another clear coat over that just to seal all the words in. Okay, see you tomorrow. Okay, it's now a couple of days later. I think the last time you saw me, I was about to cut the words out for this. As you can see, I've done that. I've put the words on, and believe me when I say that was not fun. Okay, it wasn't fun at all. It was supposed to be round, rounded off, ovaled if you like, curved even. But when I was trying to get the words off from the vinyl, it was just sticking everywhere. The fonts were too small. It was just a whole nightmare. So I've just done what I can with it. I will insert a little bit of footage. I actually took this outside just before, so you can try and get I can try and get the colours in the, what was it? This. So I could try and get these colours for you from outside. Quite a few colours in it. So I've tried to take it outside just to see if if we can get a little bit of footage for you so you can see the colour. I will insert that in here somewhere. Okay, so today all we're going to do now is just to finish this one off. We're just going to pour some clear all over it. I'm going to put some Marabu alcohol ink in it. The Diamond Sparkle, just a little bit, just to give it a little bit of the hint of colours that's already in there on the actual top of it as well. Also, we're going to carry on with this today. I will be using this silver mica powder for my grey, and that is from Craft Resin. Okay, I bought these a couple of years ago. I hardly use them, but they're there for whenever I like to add some depth. Okay, so they're out the way. I will also be using my Castin Craft again, the white pigment paste, because I want to marble this white and grey, little grey veins in it, but mainly white. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be using with them. So all for now, I'm just going to put maybe only about 10 ml in here of the clear, and then mix up the silver. But I'm going to put the silver in first, so the powder doesn't flip off everywhere when you start mixing it with the resin. So I've only put a little bit in, and just see how far that goes, see what it does, because I really don't want an awful lot in there at all. Doesn't need a lot, and that's about 10 ml. Okay, so we'll get that mixed up. I might even put a little bit of white in with that, to be fair, because that's obviously it's silver. Remember to always shake up your pigment pastes. I have already shook it before I turn the camera on, but I only want a little tiny bit in there. 2 drops. Oh no, that's better. And I think that's done it there. Just leave that for a little minute just to make sure the powder's all mixed up together. I'm not entirely sure how much I'm going to need for this, so I will separate into another cup. How much am I going to do? I mixed up 220 mils of my Let's Resin 2:1 epoxy. I think, because I actually want to fill the mould now, so if I need to mix up more, I'll mix up more, it's fine. And I'll see how we get on with that one. I'm just going to mix up the Marabu. Sorry if it's loud. I'll do it away. Okay, a few drops in there. Like I say, I don't want to go over top with it, because I just want a little hint of it. And I think I should put the lid on that. dropped it then. That's nice. Okay, that's enough. Right, okay. I'm going to squirt with alcohol just to try and stop any bubbles that may come up. And I hope my letters don't float up now I've just said that. Oh dear. Yeah, this is not going to be enough at all. It doesn't have to be filled up, it can just be enough to cover. Okay, that's perfect. I hope she's going to be happy with this. I don't know if she will. And that'll do for that. No, it won't. I'll just go around the edge with the a bubble stuck. Go around the edge with a dotting tool or detailing tool if you know by a different name. Okay, so that will be that, I'm afraid. All done. Today is now Christmas Eve. Yeah, leaving it extremely late, but I won't see my sister on Christmas Day anyway. I'll see her later on today, but I won't see her on Christmas Day. Okay, so that'll give it plenty of time to cure up. And with this leftover, how much is in that now? 110 mils. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'll just put that to the side for a minute so I don't get mixed up with everything. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Oh. I want this white so it'll marble in with that. Let's see. Okay, let's mix this up and see what we've got. So what I'm going to do with this then, with the grey, is just vein it on with, I don't know if I should do a dotting tool or, I'll just try this, see if this, it's double-ended, this one, this end's the tiny one and it's got a hair on it. But I'm going to use this end here. Let's see if that's any. Now, I've not done this before, so please bear with me. No. I'll try a lollipop stick. Just a thin, just a small lollipop stick. Hey everyone, welcome back. Okay, it is now, what time are we? 20 to 9 on Christmas morning. So happy Christmas to each and every one of you. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Celebrate, be happy, just enjoy the day. Okay, so we've come back for the demolding of these. Alright, I've not peeped, I've not looked underneath or anything to see what it's like. I'm really not sure if any of the marbling's worked, but I could see little bits on the top here. That seems to look alright, but it's probably still going to be all blobby and everything else underneath, but we'll see. Okay, still a little bit left on the mould. The flakes, still a little bit left on there, but it's nothing too bad. So let's have a look, shall we? Okay, I don't like it. I love the edges. I love the edge here, and so that's beautiful. A little bit of blobby over spillage, but that's nothing. I don't know if you can actually see that properly. It's not very light outside, so I've had to put my other little light on, as well as the big light in the room. Well, it's not bad, but yeah, so I don't like that. There's way too much grey on there. That's alright, I'll still use it, don't worry. I'm not worried about that at all, so let's get that out of the way. Okay, now this one, okay, I can see a bubble up there underneath. I quite like that. Now what I've done is I've got lots of different colours of all these little rhinestones that they come on a roll, and they're very sticky. So what I might do, now my sister's not a blingy person, do you know what I mean, but just to finish this off, I think I might edge it off on there, but let's see what it's like first. Let's get the bottom out. Can't see any bubbles on it, which is good. Oh, there you are, you can see all the colours in that, look at that. Not lovely. Again, that was the Iridescent diamond, the nail powder from Temu. I'll link everything in the description below if I can find all the links, but that's lovely. Okay. Sorry, it just knocked you then. That's nice. There's a little lip on there because I didn't fill it all the way up. So I'll get me deburring tool and just flatten that down a little bit. Or my nail file, whichever. I might even top coat it, to be fair. Sorry, I've just knocked it again. I might even top coat it. a little bit of, no, I was going to say a little bit of UV resin, but I don't want to, I don't want anything to go wrong with it. So what I was saying anyway about the, see where you can see the sides, and I'm just thinking about putting this just along the edge. Like that. So yeah, I think I'll do that actually. I think I will, I'll do that. I'll get rid of this edge. But what I don't like about it, when you get rid of the edge, is if you use the deburring tool, you can see the different colour of the clear and the part that you've taken off. You can see that it's actually been shredded, sort of. I can't find my deburring tool. Even if you file it down, you can still see. There's my deburring tool. You can still see where it's gone. That's all you do with the deburring tool, and that's fine. That feels great. I don't normally do it on the surface. I normally hold it next to me, because I find that if you don't get it on the right angle with the deburring tool, you scratch the actual piece. So I'm going to have to do that next to me, I'm afraid, guys, so that it doesn't. No, see. I don't know if you can actually see the difference on that there. I know it's bumpy lumpy there, but I don't know if you can see from where it's been done to where it's not been done. I know you can see the height difference there. I know that. I'm talking about the more prominent white edge. Just don't want to scratch it. I'll come back in a second when this is done. Okay, so that's done. There's no edge on it now, and that's what I wanted. Okay, so what I'm going to concentrate on doing now is I'm going to try and put this on. But I think, see, that's how sticky it is. It was sticking to me. Okay, now because this sits in here, I don't want it to go all the way around the heart. But what I do want, because I'm gonna have to glue these pieces together. But what I do want is for it to, if I move these out of the way, I'll be able to show you while it's sitting down. Okay, if that's sitting there like that, they're sitting together. Okay, what I do want, I think, is for the rhinestones to come up from here and then continue on to there, all the way round to the end again. I need to glue it on first. B7000 glue, okay. Now I've done one of these before, and because it didn't sit and watch it sort of thing, it started sitting forward, so it didn't stand up right on it. So I just need to situate it well, which is what I didn't do before. I mustn't have done before. Sorry. Right. Now I'm gonna have to. I'm feeling from the back as well, just making sure it's not sitting over. So I think that's all I can do for now, my dears, and I will be back once that's set up to finish this off with these. Put these on. They're lovely, aren't they? I have got purple ones, but this purple is it's too purple for the lilac on there. So we'll just go play safe, and we'll go with these ones. I think they're beautiful, aren't they? And that's just to cover the different layers, basically, and to add a little bit of shimmer to it. Okay, so we'll be back shortly. Happy Christmas, everyone.